But I also want to tell you a story about a girl I know, and it's not going to take long. Back then in Santa Rosa, we hadn't a secondary school. The primary school, there was only a primary top. And when you finish at 13 years old, there was nothing else to do. And so that girl was asked one day, there was a subject called guidance. What would you like to be when you grow up? And she said, I'd like to be a mother of 5 children. Because that's all she saw. There wasn't that opportunity to go further. But that girl decided to talk with her father after that about what the future could be, given that you don't have opportunity for secondary education here, and it was terrible back then, very costly to go to Georgetown. And the father said, go teach, go and teach. And you go to the headmaster of the school and he said, but you can't teach, you're only 14. You have to wait until you're 16. And the girl said, well, what if I start teach from 15 for free? And then 16, you can pay me. But at 16, she was given an opportunity, and she taught for 9 months and didn't get any pay until the end of that 9 months, and decided to take that money and leave for Georgetown. And went to Georgetown and had to work, go to school from 8 to 12 at these commercial schools. You did English then and typewriting, and from 12:30 to 7 work. And then after that, she was able to further her study a little bit and decided to work with a place called CIMAP. I think you know who the girl is by now. And at CIMAP, asked them, can I have time off to go to university? And they said, no, you have to work for 5 years first to qualify to get time off to go to university. Friends, that's what I did. Worked for 5 years. You know why I had to do that? Because I had to enter university, what they call a mature student, because you didn't have a secondary education. And I entered the university as a mature student, and I graduated as the best graduating student in the Faculty of Social Sciences. And at one point in time, I was called, while I was working at CIMAP Silon at university, I was told that Mr. Jagdeo would like to see you. And I thought I had said something wrong about one of our projects, and I was very much afraid. And I went to see him. I'd never met him before. And he said, we are, at the moment, doing our list for the next elections. This is 2001 elections. And we want to be inclusive. We want to make sure Indigenous peoples are there. We want more women. And we would like you to be on the list. And I said, I don't know anything of politics. And he said, you will learn. And if I don't hear from you by tomorrow, I would announce that you are on our list. And that is where I believe I saw what the PPP Civic is about. It is the party about inclusiveness. He didn't ask me anything about my past. He didn't ask me anything about my qualifications. He knew about my work in CIMAP. And he said, we don't have a lot of money, but we are going to make sure that we're inclusive and that the hinterland is not left behind. And we went to elections, and he asked me to be Minister of Family and Indian Affairs.